Hi everybody. My name's Lori Denning and I'm a yoga instructor and a yoga therapist, and we're going to have a nice chair yoga class today. I teach 2 chair classes at Torrance Memorial Hospital, but of course now with the COVID-19 pandemic all classes have been suspended and we're not quite sure when they're going to resume. So we're going to do this in our homes. So what I'd like you to do is sit up nice and tall. Think about a big hand pushing your head back and that your ear lines up with your shoulder and then your shoulder lines up with your hip. I want you to pull your tummy in just a little bit, so if you had a glass of water on your pelvis here, that it wouldn't tip forward or it wouldn't spill back. So you've got that level cup of water on your hip. We call that a neutral pelvis. And some of you have asked me about donations for my classes. I have a Zelle account and I also have a PayPal account. So if you're interested in donating for to help me through this hard time, I would really appreciate it, but it's not necessary. So depending on your financial status and where you find yourself, please don't feel obligated, but if you can, I'd appreciate it. So once again, let's start with some breath work. I want you to sit up nice and tall and close your eyes and gently have your gaze, even though your eyes are closed, your gaze is looking down towards your heart. Now I want you to breathe in, deep breath in through the nose, and then a really long breath out the nose. So breathing in, deep breath, and then a slow long breath out. Let's do that for a couple more times. Deep breath in. Feel the crown of the head get tall. And as you exhale, start to gently pull your navel in. And let's do 2 more. Nice slow breathing. Now open your eyes. So we're going to put our right hand on our tummy, right on your navel, and the top hand on your chest. So we're going to learn how to breathe into our diaphragm, which would be breathing into the hand on the navel. And what that does, it elicits the nervous system response to quiet down and relax. So we want that right now, especially with all the stress we're under with COVID-19. We want to learn how to relax, and we have our breath to do that. So watch me. I'm going to inhale through the nose. The hand on the belly rises forward. And as I exhale, I'm gently pulling my tummy in. The hand on the chest doesn't move. So inhaling into the belly, and then exhale, slowly bringing navel in just a little bit. Just starting to get your core to fire. And again, inhale, belly pooches forward, and the exhale, navel towards the spine, just a little bit. Let's do about 5 more. Inhale, close your eyes, breathe into the hand on the belly. And slow exhale, navel to spine. Keep going. Couple more, nice slow breathing. And one more time. Good. And then bring your hands down, open your eyes. So the next one we're going to do breath-wise is we're going to imagine we have an inner tube around our middle. Like if you were, what the kids use when they're swimming in a pool or at the beach. But there's about a ½ inch gap around that inner tube between your torso and the inner tube. So what we're going to do here, we're going to breathe in. Think about breathing into the belly, into the back, and into the sides, so that when you inhale, your torso expands and you're bringing your torso to meet that inner tube. And then as you exhale, everything comes back to center. So when you exhale, imagine you've got an orange under your navel. And as you exhale, I want you to squeeze the orange gently. Let's try that before we do the 360 breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, right under your navel, squeeze an orange. And then inhale, slowly let the orange go. And then the exhale, squeeze. So it's nice and slow. We move with the breath in yoga. One more time. And squeeze. Now, bring your palms face up. Now I want you to close your eyes. And imagine, visualize you've got this inner tube around your waist. And as you breathe in through the nose, I want you to see if you can feel the torso around the waist spreading out front, back, sideways so that it touches the inner tube. You're filling up that gap. And then as you exhale, that orange gently contracts. You're squeezing it. And let's do 4 more. Deep breath in, filling up 360 degrees around your torso. And then the exhale, squeeze that orange. Now the next time that you breathe like that, I want you to open your eyes right now. I want you to make this sound. So inhale, close the eyes. Breathe in. And the exhale, squeeze the orange and make this sound. A couple more like that. Breathing in, filling up the gap between that inner tube and your body. And then couple more. One more time. Good job. Let's open our eyes. How was that? So what that did was help our nervous system to quiet down. It's really good for stress relief, and it just helps us to bring oxygen in through the whole body, especially into the lower part of our lungs. Because lots of times when we're not aware of how we breathe, imagine if you have a lot of neck and shoulder tightness, it could be that you're breathing too much into the chest. When we breathe into the chest, you're working your neck muscles and shoulder muscles when they ought not be working so much. We should be breathing into the diaphragm. When we're born, a newborn baby breathes into their diaphragm, and then throughout life we lose that. We get stressed out, and then we start to breathe into the chest, which can create a whole host of problems. So another good reason to do this now, especially in the environment we're living in, as we breathe into the belly and we contract it as we exhale, we're stimulating the lymph to flow, and that increases our immunity. So right now with this virus out there, we want our immunity to be up. So this diaphragmatic breathing with this squeeze, it squeezes the intestines where a lot of the immunity is, there and under your arms and in your groin. So we're going to do that. We're going to work all these immunity spots throughout class today. All right, let's get started. So let's make sure our feet are flat on the floor, you're toeing that line, your pelvis is level, and your chin is not up. You want to think about your chin being level and that the ear is over the shoulder. So I want you to inhale. We're going to look up, and then we're going to bring our chin to chest. But when you look up, you're only looking up as high as to where the seam and the ceiling meet. So you're not cocking the head way back. And we're going to move with our breath. So as you inhale, I want you to keep your pelvis level, keep your tummy drying, and inhale, look up. And then the exhale, tuck the chin and bring your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the shoulders and the neck. So inhale, look up, like you're nodding yes, and exhale, chin to chest. Keep going, inhale, look up, and exhale, chin to chest. And a couple more. Link with the breath. Good. And then bring your head back to center. Now we're going to do the nose, the side to side. So first we want to inhale, get tall. So think about a string as pulling the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, looking over your right shoulder. And inhale back to center, get taller. And as you exhale, looking over your left shoulder, feel the stretch. Inhale back to center, get tall. And exhale, looking over your right. And inhale back to center, get taller still. And exhale, looking over your left. One more time. Inhale back to center, get tall. And as you exhale, to the right. Inhale to center, get taller, and exhale to the left. Good job. Back to center. Now we're going to do ear to shoulder. So you're going to feel a really big stretch on the side of your neck right here. Maybe the shoulder too. So bring our hands down. Let's roll our shoulders back. Get them back. And then bring your palms face up. Hold your tummy in. So I want you to inhale, get tall. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Now, don't let the nose look down. You're looking straight ahead. Inhale, back up, get taller. And now you're going to the left ear to left shoulder. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. And back up. And now going to the right. And inhaling back up, get tall. And exhale, going to the left. One more time on each side, get tall. Exhale, going to the right. And inhaling back to center. And exhale to the left. Now let's stay to the left. And breathe. Let your right arm hang down. I'm going to turn sideways. I want you to bring your right hand to the lower back. Bring your right shoulder back. And your left ear is to the shoulder. And breathe. Wherever you're feeling tight, imagine that you can put your breath right there. So inhale into that tight spot. And exhale, letting that shoulder soften, that right shoulder soften. And one more breath. And let's bring our head back up, bring that arm down. And we'll do the other side. Now we'll do the left side. So first you're going to inhale, get taller. And then you're going to exhale, right ear to right shoulder, bringing the left arm to the lower back, bringing the left shoulder back. Now inhale, imagine the crown of the head is getting tall. And as you exhale, let the left shoulder soften, shoulders back. 2 more breaths. So because our posture is usually so poor, these muscles here get all tight and they roll forward. So we're giving it a good stretch back. 1 more breath. And then bring your head back up and bring your arm back up. Sit up nice and tall, and I want you to just make some little circles with your nose. You've got a pencil on the tip of your nose and you're making circles, but they're small. And now if your neck doesn't hurt you, you're going to make them a little bit bigger, just a little bit. And now let's go to the other way. So start small. And then make them maybe a little bigger or stay small. Whatever your body feels best. Good job, guys. Let's start our shoulder warm-up. So I want you to bring your hands down by your side. How's your pelvis doing? Is that water still level? Are your feet still towing that line and they're on skis? All these things are alignment principles and they're very important. So let's make sure we're all sitting nice and tall. So now what I'd like you to do is bring your palms facing in. As you inhale, I want you to scrunch your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, just let them hang down, let them flop down. Inhale, bring them up. And exhale, bring them down. So as you inhale and scrunch them up, feel them contract and get tight, that upper neck. And then let them down and feel the difference of tightness and relaxed. And one more time, up and down. Now as you inhale, bring your shoulders up and roll them back. And as you exhale, bring them down and forward. So nice big shoulder circles, linking your movement with the breath. So inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's go the other way. So inhale up and then you go forward, down and back. So back, forward circles now. Keep your tummy in, just gently. Couple more. How does that feel? It feels good to move, doesn't it? If we don't move, things get tight and stiff. Good job, guys. Now let's bring our hands to our shoulders. So now we're going to pretend we have pencils on our elbows and we're making circles going back. The inhale, bring your elbows up, maybe look up a little, and then exhale, bring your chin down and finish the circle. Inhale up, don't let the back arch, keep your tummy in. 2 more times. Just getting some movement into the shoulders. Good job. Now, we're going to do something called the butterfly. I want you to bring your right arm out, shoulder height, thumb is up. What that does is externally rotate your shoulder, and it gives room in there to move. It's more comfortable and more safe for the shoulder. So, tummy in. As you inhale, I want you to open up the right arm as far as it feels comfortable for you. I'm feeling a stretch here. And then the exhale, I'm bringing it back. So, tummy's in. Open. Maybe you watch the hand. See how the neck feels. Or you can keep your gaze straight ahead. You choose. Opening and closing. So we're stretching our chest, our pecs, because of forward head posture, which a lot of us have. This part of our body gets really tight. Now hold it open. I want you to keep that right arm back and look left. And breathe. Spread the fingers of the right hand wide. And then bring the fingers of the right arm back and point the heel of the hand forward. That gives a little more stretch. Nothing should hurt. So if that's too much, back off of it. And then bring that arm down and roll that shoulder back. Let's do the other side. So now the left arm comes forwards. It's shoulder height, shoulders down, but arm is out. As you inhale, open it. Spread your fingers wide. Thumb is up. And as you exhale, close it back to center. The inhale, you're opening. Feel the stretch right here. And exhale, close. And another time, opening. So we're warming it up right now. And now we're going to hold it open. So think about how far can I go? No pain. And now look at my hand. I'm reaching the fingers back and pushing through the heel of the hand. And then I'm looking opposite maybe. So my head is looking right. And breathing in. And exhale, tummy in. Maybe squeeze that orange a little bit. That protects your back. It's also firing your core up. And one more breath. Good. And as you exhale, let's bring that hand forward and let's roll that shoulder out. Good job, guys. Now, bringing your hands to your side, I want the palms facing inward. So as you inhale, you're going to raise both arms up to the side, shoulder height, nice and straight. And exhale, bringing them down. So we're abducting the arms out to the side. And down. So the inhale up. And the exhale down. Now, if your shoulders are super tight, maybe you go this high, and that's okay. You listen to your body. Let's do the same thing with the palms up. So inhale, arms come out to the side, palms are up, and exhale down. I like to do my practice in front of a mirror so I can watch. Maybe one shoulder is higher, so this way you can really keep yourself in alignment. Alignment's really important. And now let's hold this. So you choose palms up or palms down, whatever feels better to you. We're going to do a little airplane twist. Breathe in. As you exhale, pull the navel in, and I want you to turn to your right. Inhale back to center, get taller. Exhale, twist to the left. And inhale back to center, get taller again. And exhale, turn to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist and turn, tummy in. And one more time, inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the left. And then come back to center and bring your arms down. That was tiring on your arms, wasn't it? But we need to build arm strength. So the next one I want you to do, because we were doing these twisting movements, our spine, our vertebra, we want to bring it back to straight, to a neutral position. So with that, I'm going to have you inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, pull your belly in, bring your hands to your knees and slide it down, whatever's comfortable for you. So you don't want to come too far. If you don't have any like glaucoma or reasons why you can't bend forward, maybe a herniated disc might not let you bend forward, come down. And then inhale, bring your hands back up to the thighs. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades and gently look up. Navel in a lot on this one. And inhale, come down. Good. And exhale, come up and squeeze. Open the chest and squeeze those shoulder blades. Good job. And fold forward. And last time, coming up, squeezing the shoulder blades and staying here. So as soon as we come into a little bit of a back bend, you guys stay forward. I'm going to turn sideways. You want to really think about navel in and tailbone down, and then arching the middle back up, right where, ladies, your bra strap is. And squeeze in between those shoulder blades. Now, I want you to bring your arms back, interlace your hands loosely, so the butts of the hands are not together. It's an open interlacing. Then bring your arms out a little bit and breathe and pull back. So elbows are up and down and back. And feel the stretch on the front of the shoulder. Hold your belly in. As soon as we're back bending, your back's wanting to arch. And if you have stenosis or a narrowing of the canal in your back, that might not feel good. So keep the tummy in a lot. And let's come out of that and roll your shoulders. Good job. Let's get some movement into the spine. Hands on above the knees. Are your toe in the line? Is your water level? Just things to consider. As you inhale, bring the hands back to the thighs, arch your back, look up. And as you exhale, come forward, tucking your chin. So now you're getting this little movement into your spine. So your vertebrae are saying thank you, bringing movement, and with movement comes circulation, and with circulation comes lubrication, so it's a good thing. Couple more. So we're working our way down. We started with our neck, we're in our shoulders, now we're getting into our spine. Now one more time. And you're only moving to a pain-free range of motion. Now we're going to do some lateral flexion, which is side bending. So we're going to go to the right first. So now we're going to take our left hand, bring it down. You're going to inhale, bringing the arm up. And then the exhale, you're tipping to the right. Feel this stretch. Press into the feet and keep your tummy in. Hold on with that left hand. Inhale, come back up to center. Reach. Exhale, tip. Feel the whole stretch. Keep that left hip down and up, reach, and to the right. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. As you inhale, breathe into the ribs, feel them widen. The exhale, tummy in. And one more breath. And then flip the palm down and bring that arm all the way down and give it a good roll back. Let's do the other side. Holding on with the left hand. The right arm swings up. Remember, if this hurts you, you can keep your hand on your hip and lean over, or the shoulder. So you don't always have to do the full expression. So you have to choose what feels best to your body. Inhale, bringing the arm up, pressing into the feet and tipping, keeping the hand on that chair. And then back up and reach and exhale, tipping to the left, back up and reach and exhale, stay. Press into the feet, hold the navel in. As you inhale, feel this whole right side of the ribs opening and the exhale, tummy in. Remember your modifications if that doesn't feel good. We're just opening the side. This is an extra. And then bringing the palm down, let's roll that shoulder out. Good job, guys. Now, we're going to do one called the rainbow. So that opened up the side of the ribs, our intercostals. The rainbow, it opens up more of the frontal part of the ribs, which are all important. Because think about it, if we have bad posture and we're sitting like this, your whole chest is collapsing and it's causing these little muscles in between our ribs to contract all the time. And what's under there is our lungs. So if they're all contracted and we're the stoop posture, we can't take a full breath in. So I want you to really think about that. As you're sitting, keep your spine up the best you can. Okay, let's do the rainbow. So now I want you to take your right hand. It's gonna look opposite what I'm doing. But you guys, whatever I ask you to do, like the left hand on the right knee, I want you to put your left hand on the right knee. It's gonna look opposite, but it's easier for me this way, and I don't wanna give you incorrect cues. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the right hand. Bring your right hand to the left knee. Make a fist. So I'll do a couple just to show you. So you're gonna inhale and you're gonna make an arc like a rainbow and watch the hand. And then the exhale, you're gonna bring that hand back to the fist back to the knee. But when we open, we're gonna open each finger, 4 and 5 and reach. And then we close and we close each finger. And then we bring our fist to the knee. Let's try it. Sit up nice and tall. So as you inhale, let's bring that right arm up. Open each finger and make it like a rainbow. And then exhale, close each finger. Chin down as you bring the fist to the knee. Couple more. Inhale, opening 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Palm is up. And exhale, close your fingers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep your tummy in. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other side. Left hand to the right knee, make a fist. Sit up nice and tall. Tummy in. That keeps your pelvis. We don't want our pelvis to be moving around. Tummy in. Now, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only go to a pain-free range of motion. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feel the stretch. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Now, let's move on. We're going to start working on our core a little bit. So how do we contract our core? I want you to think about, you have your jeans on or you have some pants that have a zipper. There's 2 cues that I'm going to give you for contracting your core. First is the zipper. The second is the drawstring. So you can use these techniques in life when you're working, when you're bending down, when you're picking up something. When you contract your core, you're protecting your lower back. So if you have lower back issues, this is extremely important to learn these techniques. So sit up nice and tall. So I want you to watch me first. I'm going to breathe into my belly. And as I exhale, I'm pulling my navel in and imagining my navel's a zipper and I'm zipping it up. So it feels like my core is lifting up. Good. And then as you inhale, you're slowly letting the zipper down. So don't let it open really fast. Control. Again, breath in. The exhale, zip it up. And the inhale, slowly unzipper the zipper. One more time. Exhale, tummy in and zip. And inhale, belly out and unzip. Now let's try the drawstring. Your 2 frontal hip bones. Put your fingers on them. Some of us might not be able to feel them because they're hidden between some tissue, nice tissue. Okay, so now I want you to breathe in. And as you exhale, imagine a drawstring is cinching your hip bones towards one another. So it's pulling. And then inhale, let the drawstring open. And as you exhale, your hip points come towards one another. And one more time. And last time. Good. Now let's put those two motions together. First, breathe into the tummy. As you exhale, pull your belly in, zip it up, and now draw your drawstrings together. That's your core engagement. Now I want you to hold that. Good job, guys. Let's bring our arms to cactus. Take a breath. And as you exhale, tipping forward, looking at your toes. And as you inhale, imagine your mid-back is bringing you back up. Keep the core engaged. Zipper and drawstring. Exhale, look at the toes. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, tip. Squeeze your shoulder blades so we're creating a good stretch in our chest. This is a postural improver. And one more time. And exhale. Are you zipped up? Is your drawstring tight? And then let go. And bring your arms down. We're going to do that same thing. We're going to do sideways. Actually, let's change our arms. Because I know our arms, a lot of times we're weak and I don't want to overtire you. So what I want you to do is bring your hands to your side. So we're going to work our oblique muscles right here on the side. These are core muscles too. They're used for twisting. They're used for stabilization of your trunk. But right now we're going to strengthen them. So I want you to sit up nice and tall, feet are toeing the line, knees are about hip width apart. So I want you to engage the zipper and engage the drawstring. So tummy in, zip it up, and drawstring come together. Those hip bones come together. Good. Now, arms to your side. Get tall as you inhale, and as you exhale, press in the feet and bring your right hand towards the floor. And inhale back to center, get taller. And as you exhale, left hand towards the floor. Try not to bend forward. Imagine that your back is between two panes of glass so you're straight. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, going to the right. Feel the strengthening in the right side of your waist. And back up, get tall. And exhale over. And back up. Exhale over. Is your zipper still engaged? How about your drawstring? And one more time. Are you pushing into your feet? Good job, guys. And then let that go. How did that feel? Close your eyes and bring your palms up. Tune into what you're feeling in your body. We call this body sensing. Start with your neck. Bring awareness to the shoulders. Do you feel any pulsing? Do you feel anything in there? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just an observation. What about your waist and your tummy area? Do you feel any pulsing or glowing? If you do, that's your prana. That's your life force. That's your circulation. So we moved a lot of energy around. So this is just an exercise right now to sense that, to go inward. Yoga is all about tuning inward, leaving the exterior world alone and tuning inward. That reduces so much stress. So we want to learn how to sense our body. When we're sensing our body, your brain can't be thinking about things. It can only think or sense at one time. It can't do both. So if you get anxious or just the world seems like it's too crazy right now and you start to feel stressed, close your eyes. Breathe into your belly a few times like I've taught you. That will initiate the relaxation response in your brain, and then you sense what you're feeling. And your mind can't do anything but relax. So it's a good tip. Okay, let's work our core a little bit more. And then we'll work onto our hips. I want you to sit forward, come away from the chair. We're going to call this stir the pot. So widen your feet a little bit. This one here, I'm fine if your toes point out. That's okay. So I want you to inhale, get tall. Engage your core a little bit. And as you inhale, start to make circle. And as you exhale, pull the tummy in. So the inhale, the belly pooches forward, and you're just making these circles. And the exhale, tummy in. So keep going, making these circles. It doesn't matter which way you're circling, because we're going to do both. But this is core work too. A couple more times. And last one. Let's do the other way. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Now the next inhalation, start circling to the opposite way that you just did. And exhale, tummy in and tuck your chin. So the inhale, you come forward. And the exhale, tuck your tummy in. Do a few more times. You can make your circles bigger by putting your shoulders into it if you want to. That's your option. Good job, guys. All right, let's bring our feet together. Let's tap our feet out. Let me get a drink of water. Now, I'm going to use a strap here. If you don't have a strap, pause the video right now and get yourself a bathrobe strap, a towel. If you don't have any or you don't want to be bothered, it's okay. You don't really need one. You can use your arms. But if you have something, a strap or something, it's helpful. We're going to start working our legs a little bit. But before we do, let's widen our legs like we had them. And we're just going to bring our knees together and bring our arms out and make this Charleston move. Just opening up your hips. Let's bring our knees together as you inhale, open. As you exhale, the other way. Inhale, open. Exhale. Just follow the breath a few times, nice and slow. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Inhale, opening. And exhale, closing. That's what makes this yoga, is the lengthening of the breath with the movement. Link the breath with the movement. And one more time. Good. Now, take whatever you're using, if you're using anything, let's put it over the arch of the right foot. I want you to bring your leg up. Now, if you don't have a strap, you can bring your leg up or you can hold onto your leg with your arm. Either way is fine. Let's bring this leg up. So what I want you to do is hold onto the strap or hold onto your leg. Keep your navel in. And just push through that heel. Push through that heel. Maybe your leg isn't straight. Maybe it's bent a little. That means your hamstring is tight. And that's okay. So just push through the heel a little bit. Now bend the knee and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. So we're into our knee joint right now. So what's important about this is that we line up the center of the knee right with the center of the foot, which is in between your second and third toe. So you've got your big toe, then the first toe, the second toe. So right between those two guys. And let's bring it up. Hold your belly in and inhale and exhale. Couple more. Notice my toes are pointing straight up. My foot is not cocked to the side. Good job. And now let's hold it up. Now, bring the toes towards you and press through the heel. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, tummy in. Maybe squeeze that orange. Maybe zip it up. Couple more breaths. So I want you to squeeze the top of the thigh, right above your knee. Squeeze. Keep the shoulders back, keep your navel in, and then bring that leg down. Let's do the other side. So first we're going to bring the leg up, and you're just going to hold it there. Pull back on the arms. Don't let the chest cave forward. Lift the chest and hold your belly in to protect your back. And now you're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Couple more. Make sure the toes not kicking to the side. Straight up. And then holding. To make it more of a stretch, you flex your foot and bring your toes towards you and press through the heel. If that's too much, don't do it. It's that easy. Breathe. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Squeeze the muscles right up above your knee. It's as you're lifting your knee up, and that feels like the whole quad is stretching. So what that does is it lets the back of the leg stretch a little better. When we contract the front of the thigh, the back of the thigh relaxes. And then bring that down. Let's go to the other side again. So change your strap. Let's bring that leg up. So this is my left leg. I'm going to hold onto the chair with my right hand, and I'm going to open this left leg out to the side until my body says that's enough. Notice this knee is not caving in. You're pushing down between the big toe, little toe, and the middle of the heel to keep this leg nice and straight. Feel the inner thigh open. Flex the foot and breathe. Hold on, keep your tummy in. And one more breath. And then bring that leg back to center. Let's change the strap again. Now look at this left foot. Remember, the toes are not pointed out. You're pressing into the big toe, little toe in the middle of the left foot as you hold the belly in, and then guide that right leg outward until you feel the stretch in the inner thigh and the groin. Don't let this knee come in. Keep it pressed into those three corners of the foot that I asked you to. It's like a triangle. Flex your foot, or not, that's up to you. Keep the chest lifted, don't cave in. And one more breath. And then bring that leg back to center. Now you're going to take your strap. If you're not using a strap, you're going to bring your feet and your knees together. You're going to hold on just above your knees. And what we're going to do, this is called the pressure cooker. So we're going to push our knees together and pull out into our hands. So you're resisting. You're not letting your knees out. You're pushing. You're trying to open your knees, but you're pushing into your hands. You know what, guys? Let's not use a strap because this strengthens your arms if we do it this way. It's called the pressure cooker. So everyone, hands just above your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Knees and ankles together. Now, press into the legs and pull out with your knees and feel the work here in the outer hip, the abductors. This is balance muscle, so these are important. And let it go, breath in. The exhale, push out. And inhale, let it go. And exhale, push out. Keep pushing out and keep breathing. Hold the belly in, don't hold your breath. Each exhale, pull your navel in. If you cramp, let it go and wait for until your cramp stops, and let it go. Tap your feet out. Good job, guys. Sit up nice and tall. Let's start with our right leg. You can hold on if you need to, or just keep your hands on your lap. You're going to inhale. We're going to bring that right leg out and tap it, and bring it back. Inhale, left leg comes out, you tap it, and the exhale brings it back. Hold on if you need to. Opening and closing, and opening and closing. Keep going. Opening and closing, and opening and closing. All right, now we're going to do, it's called a half jumping jack. So we're going to bring our right arm up to cactus, and we're going to bring our right leg out and tap, and then bring it down. Other side. Left arm cactus, tap, and bring it down. Keep going. Tummy's in and down. We call this half jumping jack. Couple more. Keep your belly in. And last time. Good. Take a break. Now we're going to do both legs and both arms at the same time. If that doesn't work for you, just keep your alternating going on. That's okay. So pull your belly in. Bring your arms to this. You can have them up to cactus or maybe scarecrow, whatever feels best for your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep your navel in. And now bring your arms down. Now, let's inhale up. Both legs, both arms up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Couple more. And down. And last time. And down. Good job. Tap your legs out. Now we're going to get up to standing. So in chair classes, we use the chair as an extension of our body. So we're going to use it for standing portion of class. We're going to hold on to it if we need it. All right, guys, let's get up. So standing up, all the way up. First we're going to do is Tadasana. Tadasana is mountain pose. So have your chair to your side, doesn't matter which. Make sure you can see me in the camera. So I want you to widen your feet about 6 inches. Make sure your toes are straight ahead. Your knees are soft. Find that neutral pelvis. So tummy in for me. Water is level. You're going to bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Open your chest. Bring your head back so that the ear's over your shoulder, and bring your palms face forward. This is mountain pose. You're a strong, steady mountain. So if I were to turn sideways, you would notice my ear is over my shoulder is over my hip over my knee, and my knee over my ankle. Straight plumb line. Let's stay here. Inhale, lengthen the crown. The exhale, tummy in. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, tummy in. One more. Good. Now let's take our chair, turn it sideways. Now I'm a big stickler about safety. So if you notice, I have my my yoga mat underneath my chair. So if you don't have a yoga mat, I want you to really super be careful. And when I have you come down especially to this pose, I don't want you to push forward, I want you to push straight down. You know what you can use is those little rubber shelf liners, or those rubber things that you put under a rug so they don't skid, just so that we're safe here. We want to be safe. And also in class, I always ask my students for the standing portion either to be barefoot or to wear the little socks that you can buy with the little rubber nubbies on the bottom so that you don't skid around. We want to be safe. Okay, the first one we're going to do is called Warrior One. And this helps with, because we're sitting so much and the front of our hip creases get so tight. And this is going to open it up. So I want you to stand behind your chair, nice straight spine. And I want you to take your right leg and step it back. Now your left knee is going to bend. Now my right foot is just angled out a little bit. And notice my leg is not bent, it's straight. The front knee is straight. So it's not caving in, it's straight. The knee's lined up with that second and third toe. Now I want you to pull your tummy in a lot and point the tailbone down and straighten up this back leg the best you can. Make sure your tummy button, your navel is straight ahead. Hold on to the chair. Now as you inhale, I want you to take the leg that's back, let's raise that same arm up. So for me, it's my left leg is back. Maybe it's your right leg, it doesn't matter. But whatever leg is back, you're gonna lift that arm up. Hold the belly in and point that tailbone down. And as you inhale, reach through the ribs. And as you exhale, tummy in, tailbone tucks a little bit under. Lifting up, tummy in. So we're in a back bend. So we want to make sure that the tummy's in a lot, and that's going to protect your back. And your tailbone is pointing down. Remember, if this is too much for your shoulder, you can keep your hand here. Or you can just not use the hand. That's okay too. Or the arm rather. And let's step it up. I'm just going to turn this one and do the other side. So whatever side you didn't do, let's stand up straight and tall. And let's step that leg back, whatever's comfortable for you. The front knee bends. So notice knee over ankle. This back leg is not bent. So maybe you need to step it up a little bit. You gotta find that angle that works for you. Navel squared ahead. So pull the tummy in. Press through this back leg to straighten it and point the tailbone down. Hold on if you need to. Now the leg that's back, we're going to inhale, bring that arm up. Remember your modification. As you inhale, lift with the ribs. As you exhale, tummy and tailbone heavy. Don't let the forward knee cave in. Keep it out. Straight knee, center of foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tummy in. Press through the pinky side of the back foot. Getting that whole, you're going to feel a stretch right here, a strengthening really. But the stretch is coming at the front of the hip. The strength is in the back. And then bring your arm down and step it up and shake out your legs. Good job, guys. Now, the next thing we're going to do, if you have a yoga block, you can grab that. If you don't, you can get a blanket, a pillow, whatever, and roll it up and put it between your thighs. We want to have something to push into, to press into. That's going to strengthen our inner thighs. These are balance muscles. So take your block and put it between your thighs, either lengthwise or this wise, or a pillow if you have one. We're going to do chair pose. So now look at your feet. You're toeing the line. You're pulling your tummy in a lot. Now I want to teach you hinging at the hips. So it's not bending at the waist. It's keeping your spine straight and hinging at the hips. So the bottom goes back. The shoulders are engaged. So the shoulder blades draw together and then you come up. Breath in. The exhale. Pull the tummy in. Let the tailbone point down and bending at the hips. Don't let the knees go over the toes. You have to always see your toes and then come up. So exhale, come down. Squeeze the block and inhale, come up. You can hold on and come down. Let's stay. So tummy in, tailbone is heavy. Now if you can, come to namaste hands. So your palms are touching. If you need to hold on, you hold on. That's up to you. Breathe, squeeze the block. Imagine you're squeezing a pencil in between your buttocks and your tailbone's pointing down towards the floor. Lift your toes up and really get into the heels. So we're strengthening our glutes and our hamstrings and our inner thighs. This is all good for strength and balance. Breathing in. The exhale, tummy in and really point that tailbone down. And one more breath. And then press through the heels. Take whatever you have between your thighs out. And I want you to put your hands on your heart. Hold on with one hand and close your eyes. As soon as we close our eyes when we're standing, your balance is going to get a little wonky. So make sure you're holding on to a chair or the wall. Or leave your eyes open. Feel your heart. Mine is pumping pretty good. That's a lot of work, that chair pose. Okay, the next one we're going to do is for balance. We're going to work our glutes. So your glutes are your whole big glute max, your bottom muscles, and the side of the hips, the abductor muscles. So squeezing the block, work the inner thigh. Now we're going to work the outer thigh and the butt. Stand up nice and tall. So you've got a chair or the wall in front of you. I want you to take your right leg and bring it back, straight back. Look at the toes, so they're pointed straight down. Hold the belly in a lot. Squeeze the glute muscle of the leg that's back, and I want you to lift it up. Toes down. Don't let the toes kick out to the side and then bring it down. Breath in. The exhale, squeeze that bottom and lift, and inhale down. So the exhale is like you're lifting with the heel. Feel the work here, and down, and lift and squeeze. Keep your navel in, and down, and hold. Now, while that leg is up, I've got my left leg up, I'm going to bring my right arm forward. This is bird dog. Balancing cat or bird dog. Balance. Hold the belly in. Squeeze the drawstrings of your hip bones together and zip it up. One more breath. And then bring that down. Let's do the other side. So I'll flip it around. So now I'm bringing my right. I'm finding Tadasana first. Then I'm bringing my right toe down. I'm lifting my chest. I'm pulling my belly in. Now the leg that's back, you're squeezing that buttock. Now lift up the leg, point with the heel, lift up with the heel, and down. Breath in to prepare. Then the exhale, lift. The inhale, lower. Tummy in a lot. Squeeze that orange, zip it up, and bring it down. So really feel the work in the buttock and the thigh, back of the thigh. And one more time, now hold. Look at the toes, they're pointing straight down. And now if your balance allows, you bring your other arm, the opposite arm. So I've got my right leg back, I've got my left arm forward, I've got my zipper up and my drawstring taut. And I'm squeezing the bottom of that leg that's lifted. Each exhale, pull the belly in a little more. Squeeze that orange. And one more breath. And then bring that leg down. Good job, guys. Now I want you to walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back. And now pushing straight down in the chair, pull your navel in and stretch your hips back. Don't push forward in the chair, push back. As you inhale, draw your tailbone back. And as you exhale, really pull that tummy in. The inhale, pull the tailbone back. So you should feel a big stretch here. Right where we were strengthening, now we're stretching it out. Inhale, the legs come back. Now, if it's too much on your legs, you're going to bend your knees. But you're still going to get a stretch. So you see what feels best to you. Bend the knees or straighten. Downward facing dog. And then look up at the chair, straighten up, and walk yourself up. Good job, guys. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to come down and do one more stretch, and we'll be done. So good job, guys. I want you to stand at the side of the chair. You're going to hold on. Toes are forward. Now this is important. We're working balance here. So tummy in, your water is level, your chest is lifted. You're going to bring whatever foot is, not the foot that next to the chair, the other one. You're going to lift it up and bring it straight out. Notice my toe is not kicking out, it's straight. If I were to have a water right here on the ledge of my pinky side of my foot, it would be level. So straight up, tummy in, and lift out and in. So feel the stabilizer leg, it's strengthening. So we're working our outer hips. The exhale, lift. The inhale, lower. One more time. Exhale, lift, and maybe hold it. See how that feels? Strengthening both of the outer hips. This is balance, my loves. Balance. And then bring that down. Shake it out. Now, let's do the other side. So you're going to stand up nice and tall. You're going to think about the other leg. You're going to lift it out to the side, but the toe's not pointing forward or up. It's straight out. Think about the leg that you're standing on. It's a pillar of strength, so you're squeezing the muscles to the bone. The knee is soft though. And now you're going to breathe in. As you exhale, let's bring that other leg out. Feel the work. And inhale, bring it in. Exhale, lift. And inhale, bring it in. And exhale, lift. Is your tummy still drawn in? Is your zipper zipped? Is your drawstring tight? So we want to think about those things. Even off the mat in daily life. Hold. Feel the work on the standing leg. Squeeze all the muscles to the bone. Feel the work on the lifted leg. Squeeze where you're feeling the work. And then bring it down. Shake your legs out. Wiggle your hips around. Good. Now, let's come to the chair. We're going to stretch that out. I know that was a lot, but it was so needed. We sit too much, my people. Okay, let's do figure 4. So first, I want you to sit forward in your chair. Let's bring our right thigh up. I want you to first cross like you're sitting in a chair. Cross over. We're going to do a little twist to stretch this out. So I've got my my left leg crossed over my right. So everyone do that. It's going to look opposite to you, but left over right. The right hand comes behind the chair. The left hand is on the inner part of the knee. You're going to inhale, get tall, and then you're going to exhale, twist towards the chair. Inhale, get taller. The exhale, tummy in and twist. And one more time, get tall and twist. And then unwind. Keeping the leg just like it is. Now we're going to reach the left hand to the back. And the right hand is just over the thigh. You're going to inhale, get tall. The exhale, now twist to the left. Feel that hip that we just worked. Release. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist. Inhale, get taller. So when you twist, think about your tummy muscles. So you're not pulling. You're using your tummy muscles to twist. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist. Now just stay here and breathe. Each exhale, squeeze that orange. Each inhale, get taller. And one more breath, squeeze that orange. And let's unwind. Shake your leg out. Now I'm going to cross my right over my left. So first, I'm going to have my right hand, just the inner knee. My left hand is to the back. I'm going to inhale, get tall, and I'm going to exhale, turn to the left. So this is an open twist to start. So you're gently pressing that arm onto the right inner knee, or not the knee, right around the thigh or the calf. Each exhale, your tummy comes in. And now we're going to come back to center as we inhale. Now we're going to take our right arm, hold the chair in the back. The left arm just hangs over the front of the thigh. Now we're going to twist. Breath in, get tall. As you exhale, pull your navel in and think about your navel as twisting you around. You're wringing out like a rag with your tummy. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist. Inhale, get taller. And exhale, twist. You should feel this on the side of the leg that you're twisting into. And then inhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs. Tap it out. Sit back. And bring your hands to your lap. I want you to close your eyes. Make sure you're toeing the line. Everything's lined up. And just close your eyes and notice how you're feeling. That was a lot. We moved a lot of energy. But we need to. So let's end class with a little bit more of breath work. So I'm going to give you guys an option that I normally don't give in class, but I'm going to give you guys an option. Now, if you're able to get up and down from the floor with ease, this is one we can do for Shavasana. You lay on a mat or on the floor. You can bring your legs up a sofa or legs up a chair. And this is one way we can do our resting pose. We'll just breathe here for a little bit. This is good because it helps the circulation from the feet come all the way back to the heart. So you're in a little bit of an inversion. It's good for your heart. Now, if that's not available to you, then what I want you to do is just stay seated in your chair, and we'll go through a little relaxation seated in the chair. Wherever you are, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to feel your body. Feel where you're seated on the chair. Feel that. Feel where the feet are on the floor. Feel your big toe. Press your big toe into the floor a little bit. And then press the little toe in. And then press the center of the heel in. And then bring the big toe, the little toe, center of the heel, right gently pressing. Feel the calves. Bring awareness to your knees. So when I say bring awareness, think about your knees. Bring your thoughts to your knees. What do you feel? Bring your awareness to the thighs. Feel where you're seated on the chair. Bring your awareness to your pelvis. Is it in neutral? Is the water level? Make it level. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your head back a little bit. Make sure your chin is not up. Shoulders are heavy. So we're going to do a little breath work right now. If you need to, open your eyes and watch me. I'm going to inhale, imagining, actually I have a rose here. So as you inhale, you're going to imagine smelling this beautiful rose. And as you exhale, you're going to purse your lips and blow out a bunch of birthday candles. The inhale, smell that rose. And the exhale, like you're blowing through a straw, purse your lips and exhale. Now close your eyes. Inhale, smell the rose. Exhale, blow out a lot of birthday candles, nice and slow. Very good for your lungs. Feel the shoulders soften on the exhale. Let the inhale feel like your head is growing taller. And then the exhale, blow out all those candles. As you smell that rose, your head gets taller. And as you blow out those candles, the shoulders get heavy. Let's stay here about 5 more breaths. Couple more to go. Let tension go. Bring oxygen in. And let tension go as you exhale. Last one. Good job, guys. Blink your eyes open. Let's wiggle our fingers. Let's bring our arms up and let's circle our wrists. Go the other way. Point and flex your hands. Good. Now let's bring our right leg up. You can hold if you need to, circle. Keep your tummy in to protect your back. And go the other way. Maybe you hear snap, crackle, popping, that's okay. And then point and flex. Any kind of joint noise, if it's not associated with pain, it's just little gas bubbles. Let's do the other side. Hold your belly in a lot and bring this leg up. Now circle. Circle that ankle around and go the other way. Is your belly drawn in? That supports your back. And then point and flex. And then bring that foot down. And I want you to bring your hands together. Bring them out, bring them together, and give yourself a big hand. That was a great class, guys. I'm proud of you. Thank you for joining me. So what I'd like you to do now is bring your hands to your heart. I don't know if I mentioned this, but some of my students are asking me about payment for these classes. Payment is optional. I would appreciate a donation. That would be great because I'm out of work right now, as is all of our yoga therapists from the hospital and around. We don't have work because of COVID-19. So I have a Zelle account through Chase, and I also have PayPal. So those are options if you'd like to donate. That'd be great. But then again, it's not mandatory. So whatever your heart leads you to do, I'd be grateful for. So I want you to bring your hands to your heart and bow to yourself. Honor your body. We honor our body in yoga. So close your eyes. And we're going to end class with Namaste. Namaste means the divine in me bows and honors the divine in you. So let's take a deep breath in and a long cleansing breath out. And one more time, deep breath in, long cleansing breath out. And I bow to you, my yogis. Namaste. Good job, guys. Thank you. I'll be posting more, so keep tuned in. Oh, and if you want notification of when I'm posting new classes, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a little button that says, I think it's in red, a word subscribe. Just tap on that and then you'll get notifications when I've added new classes. So have a good day. See you next time. Namaste.